Well, welcome back to the 2018 Rallye du Maroc. That is what this second stage is going to be all about, the sand and the dunes of the Sahara Desert. Toby Price has claimed 2 wins in as many days for KTM in the bikes, but he's got his teammates Sam Sunderland and Matthias Walkner hot on his heels. The trio were opening the piece today. Let's find out what happened in the bikes on stage 2. Today's second stage takes the bikes, quads and SSVs on a 316-kilometre loop around Airfood with 280 against the clock. A shade more for the cars and trucks with 328 of special section on the menu. Well, there was good news for Honda overnight. Kevin Benavides, taken to hospital with a suspected broken leg, only suffered serious bruising after his crash yesterday. In the meantime, his teammates Paulo Gonçalves and Ricky Brabec were looking to close the gap on KTM. The Portuguese settling for 6th place on the day, with the American up in 4th. That's some incredible scenery here in the Sahara Desert, certainly providing the riders with a tough challenge. Nestled between the two Honda riders, Franco Caimi, recently 7th in Peru. The Argentine will be happy with the pace of his Yamaha. And how about the man at the top of the World Championship standings, Pablo Quintanilla? He's been a bit off the pace in the early part of this rally, but he came in 3rd today. KTM had been heading for another 1-2-3, but Sam Sunderland lost around an hour after the bib mousse inside his tyres melted. It now looks like he's out of the running for overall victory. Toby Price was gunning for his 3rd victory in as many days, but he got a little bit turned around at one point. The Australian losing a few minutes and allowing his teammate Matthias Walkner to close the gap. The Austrian, last year's winner here, went on to take the stage victory by 2 minutes and 46 seconds, and he closes the gap on Price overall to just 12 seconds. Quintanilla coming in just over 4 minutes down, with Brabec hot on his heels and Caimi rounding out the top 5. Only a handful of seconds separating Price and Walkner then, Brabec and Gonçalves both within 14 minutes. Well, we've just bumped into Kevin Benavides here at the bivouac. We were worried that he had a serious injury after his crash yesterday, but Kevin, it's good news from the hospital.
Yes, hello everybody. I feel now okay. Yesterday I had a big crash inside the river. I take a stone, one big stone, and I go out of the bike, and I take with some stone also. I have a big hematome here in my leg, and also some good injuries in my shoulder and my hand, but it's okay. It's nothing broken, so for now I am good. So I need some days for stay good and go back in the bike.
Yeah, but the main thing is that nothing is broken, and you'll be back with us in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I will be ready for Dakar, so that is really important for me.
Well, that was Alexander Dorozinski just going past. He won the first stage in the SSVs. Let's find out what happened in that category today. Here is Alexander Dorozinski opening the piste for the SSVs. The Russian running nicely until late in the day, but he eventually lost around 20 minutes. It was a similar story for his compatriot Sergei Karyakin, but he was able to limit the damage to just 11.5. Gerard Fares motoring along very nicely on his Can-Am Maverick. The Spaniard coming 3rd on the day to take the overall lead. Portugal's Mario Ferreira, one of the quickest men in the field in the SSVs, and he demonstrated that today with an impressive second place. But the win went to American youngster Austin Jones. His co-driver Dirk von Zitzewitz won the Dakar with Giniel de Villiers in 2009. And as for Stefan Petterhansel, he came in fourth on the day, and he only trails by 5 minutes and 49 seconds overall. So Claude Fournier rounding out the top 5 for the stage in his Can-Am Maverick. The Frenchman at just over 9 minutes down. Fares takes over at the top of the standings, with Dorosinski dropping to 5th. Karyakin at Jones and Petterhansel also in the top 5. So we've just come across Stefan Petterhansel just at the entrance to the bivouac, as you can see. Stefan, 2 days in on your SSV with Andrea. How's it going?
Yeah, it's okay. Since the beginning of the race, we did a good job. This is a race especially for Andrea to learn navigation, so it's a really good condition because the Rallye of Morocco is really complicated with the navigation. So yeah, no big mistake, no technical problem. Also we are on the race and it's really good.
Very good. Obviously we're going to see you back in the Mini for the Dakar in January, but you're quite a fan of these little SSVs, I understand. You enjoy driving them around.
Yeah, you know, I think that first of all, SSV, it's a step, the first step if you want to try the cross-country rally. A car is really expensive and it's really easy to organize with side-by-side. And for me, you know, I am in the family Yamaha since a long time, so it's really easy with Yamaha to do the race like this one. And after I will be back with a Mini. This is, I can say that Yamaha is a toys, and the Mini will be a real car for racing.
Well, we thought that Bernhard ten Brinker had won the opening stage of this 2018 Rallye du Maroc in the cars, but in the end the Dutchman was slapped with a 20-minute penalty for missing a waypoint, and it was Nasser Al-Attiyah who won in his Toyota Hilux. Let's find out now what happened on the second stage. Well, onto the cars, and Chinese driver Wei Han is here in Morocco in his Geely buggy. Certainly an easy one to spot. He moved up into the top 5 overall today. Another solid drive from Martin Prokop. The Czech has his eyes on the second place in the FIA World Cup after Vladimir Vasiliev retired with a melted gearbox. With the Russian out of the rally, Jakub Przyczynski is guaranteed to secure the World Cup crown. He has an unassailable lead over third Prokop. Now Cyril Dupre seems to be getting to grips with his new Mini buggy. The Frenchman second on today's stage with Jean-Paul Cotteret, Petterhansel's long-time co-driver. But once again the win went to the master of the dunes, Nasser Al-Attiyah. The Qatari coming in over 9 minutes clear to increase his overall advantage. So here is how they lined up on stage 2. Al-Attiyah taking the victory from Depre and Przyczynski. Yasser Seyadan coming in 5th. In the overall, a lead of now 15 minutes and 5 seconds for the Qatari. Well, as we know, he's going for a 5th consecutive victory here in Morocco, and it's now 2 wins in 2 days for Nasser Al-Attiyah. Talk us through today's stage, Nasser.
Yeah, the stages was really hard, you know, and 328 kilometer, and we start first car and we open all the way. Yes, I'm really quite happy from the performance, and the new cars look really strong and good and fast. Yeah, today we win by 9 minutes from the second driver from the Mini. Yeah, I'm quite happy, and just we are keep going day by day, and to see what we can improve, you know, also because it's a new car, and yeah, I am really happy from the performance, and if we can make it like 5 times winning in Morocco Rally will be good.
And how do you like being in this position of being at the top of the general classification? So the other guys, the pressure I suppose is on the other drivers to come and try and knock you off top spot.
Yeah, it's Morocco is really a nice race, you know. I know what I try to do in this race, you know, because it's not easy. And also Matthew, my co-driver, he did really good navigation. But okay, you know, everybody want to win this race because it's last race in cross country in 2018, and everybody prepare for Dakar. And but okay, we are here, and we have good confidence, you know, and we try to win this race.
And you'll be winning the stage again tomorrow, of course.
I will. I hope, you know, because tomorrow we open the stage, but we try to do our best.
We are here with Giniel de Villiers and Bernard Sembrinka, who have just described themselves as the Laurel and Hardy of the Toyota team. Gentlemen, you've had a bit of a difficult day today.
Yeah, it actually went pretty well up till about halfway, and I got to a place where, you know, we had to pass through mud. I saw the place where NASA was stuck, and I tried to avoid it a little bit further to the left, and unfortunately it was much worse, and I ended up being stuck for, I don't know how long, 40 minutes at least. At last then Bernard came, he pulled me out the mud, and then later on, you know, I gave him some spare wheels because he ran out of spare wheels, so it was quite an eventful day for the two of us. But anyway, we're still here, so we'll try again tomorrow.
I suppose it's nice to see that that is part of the what Rally Raid is all about, I suppose, helping out your teammates when they're in trouble.
Yes, of course, but to be honest, you don't want to have trouble, and you want to finish 1, 2, 3, yeah? And that's our goal for us and Toyota. But okay, it was today a hard day for us, a little bit struggling in the beginning with looking for the waypoint. We saw Hunt was crashed in front of us, and we were a little bit confused. We lost there, I think, 25 minutes, and yeah, after halfway stage, I see Giniel, and we tow him out the mud, and then difficult last part.
The stages have been difficult, you know, really tricky, lots of camel grass, lots of tricky places, turnoffs in riverbeds. So you really need to be awake, and it can catch you out any day, you know, and at any time. So we will try our best. It's a pity we lost quite a lot of time today, but we'll keep on pushing until then.
Well, there's a marathon stage to come for the bikes, quads and SSVs on Sunday, so that means no overnight assistance before Monday's 4th stage.
You got into my system. Now I'm wide awake. You here, but you don't.
Well, it's always nice to enjoy a little bit of R&R here at the 2018 Rallye du Maroc after a busy day. As you've seen, KTM are still on top in the bikes and NASA remains the man to beat in the cars. Thanks for tuning in and join us again for Stage 3.